Got you in here because I guess you know tomorrow is going to be the nightmare of my career, which is the press conference.
Okay.
I'd rather stick pins in my eyes, so I'm going to help you prepare some notes so you can brief the press.
Brilliant.
And obviously the main point that I want to get in the media is about the upcoming wedding, which will be on July the 6th at 3:30 in the afternoon at the Royal Society of Arts building in Mayfair. The element that I wanted to concentrate on is the clothes, because that's fairly innocuous. I've managed to dig out a really old designer called Kansai Yamamoto, who used to do all of David Bowie's Ziggy Stardust drag.
Right, bear with me, I'll need to spell that.
Oh, Kansai Yamamoto. It's easy. He used to do all of David Bowie's Ziggy Stardust costumes. He's making me a really, really flamboyant Japanese wedding kimono. The guests, it's still a bit vague who the guests are going to be, but I guess one of the surprises that's still in the pipeline is, as a real surprise due to the Big Brother debacle, it's a possibility for a laugh Jodie Marsh might be a bridesmaid. Oh my God.
Really? Is that your idea?
Yeah, but the thing was that it was a TV show, and obviously I lost my rag on her, but I don't think there's any bad feeling between either of us. But the fundamental things, I don't want this wedding to be presented just as a joke.
Are there any subjects quite close to the bone, really ridiculous subjects, taboo, I need to steer from?
With music, they obviously try and concentrate on You Spin Me Round, and what everybody seems to forget is Spin Me wasn't the only hit I had. I had 11 top 40 hits at that time, and also several huge hits in America and mega success in Japan, but nobody concentrates on that. I'm only ever remembered for Spin Me, which I find quite offensive. It's as though it was a one-hit wonder, and believe me, I wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, the thing that the press always focuses on me for is plastic surgery, and what they fail to realise is that most of the surgery I've had is not plastic surgery, it's reconstructive surgery, and it's been because of a few plastic surgery operations that I reacted badly to. And then the whole journey that I've been on over the last few years is reconstructive surgery, which is basically the way they rebuild somebody who's been in a serious bomb explosion or a car crash. So when they refer to it as plastic surgery, reconstructive surgery, that's the difference between a boob job and a mastectomy. It's a very, very serious thing for me. If one journalist stands up and understands the fucking difference, but it's difference between a boob job and a mastectomy.
Yeah, and tap and ballet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a boob job and a mastectomy.
Okay.
But they'll focus on that. They'll go into Big Brother, and after Big Brother, because I'd just come off the surgical table when I went into the Big Brother house. I'd had a major operation. I was on so many pain, medications when I went to the Big Brother house. At the end of it, I went into a complete meltdown, and of course ended up being an old jailbird.
So I can briefly touch upon that, but is that old hat? It's all been done.
Well, the way I'm dealing with the media is I talk about things when I'm doing them, and I've done those, but it's always going to, everything that I've ever done is going to come up to haunt me, and ideally, I'd like to be moving forward with things to talk about. I mean, the things that I'm moving forward into is Michael's doing a photography book, like a coffee table book called Untouched, which is just photographs of me. I don't want to put any biographical details in it. I think a picture speaks 1,000 words. And the photos will speak to themselves. None of them are going to be retouched, so it's a very, very brave thing to do. They're absolutely raw photos.
Is it just going to be photos, or is there going to
just photos and maybe because Michael writes poems, and it'll probably be photos and poems to accompany the photographs.
Nice. So it's like a joint effort then, really. It truly is.
I'm just the subject, you know. But he's been studying photography for a few years now, and that's really what he wants to do. Okay, so tomorrow's a really big day. I'm dreading it. I want you to go out and brief them, and with this thing that you put together, I want you to brief me, so I'll be absolutely immovable on it. They can't sway me. I'm going to need you to help me there. I want you to do your very, very best and look fabulous.
A lot of the stuff he talked to me about, I've got a background knowledge on because I knew it, so it was really good for when it came to writing down notes, because I could concentrate on the things that I didn't know. So tomorrow...
I've just graduated from a journalism degree, so I'm hoping that does give me the edge, but then also you can't help but worry that if you don't win, you're going to look like a bloody fool, aren't you?
I haven't got the greatest handwriting in the world, and I don't do shorthand, so I was scribbling frantically, and I really need to get those points written down in a clear format so I can thread this speech together.
Seriously not taking away anything from you guys, because I know we all want this just as much, but I almost feel like it's a bit stupid if I didn't win this one.
I understand
because, you know, it's like, well, you know, I just graduated as a journalist, so it's, you know, I should really be able to work this one out.
So I've got that, like, nervous energy.
No, but I do, you know, as much as I'm going to be honest and say I really do hope that I win this, but I do still wish you both a huge amount of luck and may the best person win, but, you know, it's going to be difficult for us all, I think.
My head is whirling at the moment, completely. I'm trying to put a real brave face on. I'm going to end up looking like a complete tit, no doubt. Oh my God. I'm just really conscious that I don't fall over my words and confuse myself too much. Yeah. Shitting a brick. Absolutely shitting myself. I'm so nervous.
He's featuring in a new copybook table. Coffee table book, even.
Well, it's a family emergency, my friend.
Family emergency.
Oh, God, I'd kill a bloody lager now.
It's the day of the press conference, and it's created mixed emotions amongst the candidates.
Butterflies in my stomach. Look at a stain on my dress. God.
I'm really excited. You know, I think for me, if you do your research and you do background and you try to cover the angles and try and stay one step ahead, then you get a confidence within you.
Business psychologist Rob Young arrives to take the candidates to meet the press.
So today is all about media savvy. It's about dealing with the press, inviting them in and selling Brand Pete. So the press conference is in just about an hour. All ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Shitting a brick. Absolutely shitting myself. I'm so nervous.
I feel okay. Yeah, I feel okay. I keep expecting like loads of nerves to set in, but I'm all right at the minute for some reason.
I'd love that.
Perhaps I'm in denial.
Oh, God, I'd kill a bloody lager now. Just to calm my nerves a little bit.
The skills that I'm looking for in a PA as far as dealing with the press are very, very basic. They've got to be able to feed the press just enough to keep them interested in me, and they've got to be cunning enough to not give them things that will sell me down the river and wreck my private life.